Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 milliamp hour power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome back to Bitcoin Bulletin. I'm your host today, and we're diving into a fascinating story that's got everyone talking in the crypto space. So, Saylor Strategy just announced another massive Bitcoin purchase, buying 6,556 Bitcoins at an average price of $84,785, which works out to around $555 million. That's right, folks. This is a huge move by one of the most prominent players in the Bitcoin game. Now, let's break it down. This latest purchase takes Strategy's total holdings to 538,200 Bitcoins, equivalent to over 2.5% of the total BTC supply. The value of those coins? A staggering $47 billion at current market prices. That's some serious firepower. But what's even more interesting is that this purchase was funded through proceeds from Strategy's latest equity and stock offerings. In other words, it's not just Michael Saylor dipping into his own pockets to buy up more Bitcoins. There are other funds at play here too. Strategy's goal of accumulating $42 billion in Bitcoin by the end of 2027 is still very much on track, regardless of market conditions. And with this latest move, they're one step closer to achieving that target. This acquisition also marks Strategy's second consecutive week of Bitcoin buys. Last week, the firm disclosed it had acquired 3,459 Bitcoins for nearly $286 million. It seems like Strategy is committed to increasing its Bitcoin holdings, no matter what the market does. And speaking of markets, Saylor's post on Sunday, which hinted at an acquisition announcement, has sparked a lot of interest in the financial markets. The fact that over 13,000 institutions now hold direct exposure to Strategy, and that it's been included in the Nasdaq 100 is a huge deal for Bitcoin investors. In fact, based on public data as of Q1 2025, we're looking at over 13,000 institutions and 814,000 retail accounts holding MSTR directly. And when you factor in indirect exposure through ETFs, mutual funds, pensions, and insurance portfolios, the numbers just keep growing. An estimated 55 million beneficiaries are now indirectly exposed to Bitcoin through these channels. So what does this mean for the future of Bitcoin? Well, one thing's for sure, with Michael Saylor and his team at Strategy in the driving seat, we can expect to see some significant action in the coming weeks and months. And that's exactly why you should be keeping an eye on the Bitcoin Bulletin for all the latest news and analysis from the world of cryptocurrency. Thanks for tuning in, folks. We'll be back with more Bitcoin news and insights soon.